How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 MyNBA Rebuilding Challenge. We're going to be doing the same or very similar thing that we did last week with the Bird vs. Magic vs. Bird era. We're going to be taking the worst team and trying to rebuild them within 3 seasons to win a championship. So, similar rules to the normal team rebuilds in the video from last time. Injuries on, 3 seasons to win, all that other stuff, the pick stuff, all that's, like, right, you know, all on. Right? We're not touching the stipend rule and the trade restriction rules, right? Injuries are on, etc., right? Morale and all that fun stuff that, you know, we're not a big fan of, but we have to have it on. So, leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the content. Comment down below some of my videos, socials, playlist, second channel, main channel down below description, as well as a playlist containing other NBA 2K23 MyNBA rebuilding content. With that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so we're in the game, and the worst team was the Denver Nuggets. They had the worst record in the 1990-1991 season, so we got 3 seasons to try to rebuild them. We're taking a look at the roster, and yeah, the only thing that's maybe off is the rule changes, not the historical changes. Those are still on, just the rule changes, the 2K ones, right? Those are the only things that are off. So, everything else is fine. So here's the team. So we have Dikembe Mutombo, which is interesting, but I will say, if I can get Shaq, I'm going to get Shaq, because, you know, it's Shaquille O'Neal, Reggie Williams, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, we've got Winston Garland, Greg Anderson, Marcus Liberty, Walter Davis, Joe Wolf. Okay, I think some of these guys down here kind of get fake. So, I mean, you guys see the team. It's not very good, but let's see if we have our picks, because obviously the picks, if they've traded any. We do have the Nets pick and our own pick, so some second rounders. So we have a little bit. We have some assets to play around with here a little bit. Definitely have some assets. We had some good drafts. Obviously, Shaquille O'Neal. That is a huge draft. That's the guy we want. Also, Alonzo Mourning's pretty solid though. If we can't get for some reason Shaq, but definitely want Shaquille O'Neal. I wouldn't mind Jim Jackson. Tom Gugliotta, Robert Horry. I mean, there's a few decent players, but yeah, you definitely want Shaquille O'Neal. This is the guy we want. So, let's see if we can maybe make some improvements to the team, though, I guess, right now. We definitely need a backup point guard. So, let's try to trade away some of our shooting guards and power forwards and see if we can maybe balance out the roster a little bit. All right, I'll do this with the Jazz just because we get a second-round pick in return. We get this guy Fryer, who we could trade always in the offseason for Lee Exum and Dunleavy. I mean, we're clearing up a ton of money here anyway, and we're definitely going to move that guy because he's not really going to play. But it's fine for now to have him on the team. And let's see if we can try to trade a couple of these power forwards here too, these auto-generated guys, and just try to see if we can get something for them. I don't mind doing this deal with the Pistons. We have to get Carl Hunt, but we can always flip in the offseason. Get a second-round pick, which is pretty solid and with Ed Singleton, Dean Anderson. So yeah, Pistons, you could do that. I'd rather have the second-round pick, just as a potential trade piece. And we'll just, I guess, sign a few guys in free agency, kind of just to round out the roster. So I'm gonna do that now. I don't think there's anybody like too good here that we might want. It's probably just gonna be like auto-generated guys. So yeah, Tyrell Oliver. Okay, actually, you know what? This guy here, A- potential. We might as well give him a contract, minimum. Do I want to go 2 years? No. I'll just go 1 year. So we'll get him. I think I needed a shooting guard, right? I think so. Minimum doesn't work. We'll go 430. Okay, and then what was the last position that we needed? A center, so we'll just sign a center as well. Then we'll take a look at the roster, the rotations, or not really the roster, but the rotations. Diakite, this guy I've seen a lot. His name's auto-generated. I think he was in the last one too. I'll sign him. So there you go. 1 year deal because he's probably not going to stay, or if he does, he won't be like a huge integral part. But this could be a squad for the season. I mean, really, it's Dikembe Mutombo. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't mind keeping him around, but pretty much everyone on this team is kind of up for grabs. So we can see how we're doing at the deadline. We're trying to get, like I said, the #1 pick. That's our main goal, and hopefully New Jersey also stinks. All right, so we're at the deadline, sitting at 15 and 26, 11th in the conference. So, I mean, not very good. I don't know if that's the worst, though, because again, there's, like, less teams. We're one of the worst teams. Not exactly the worst, but how is New Jersey doing? That's the real question. They're 10th right now, so if we can get 2 lottery picks, that's kind of clutch. There's some other cool things that we could do here. I mean, I'm definitely gonna try to look for some trades. I mean, who are some of the best guys around the league? 85-year-old Moses Malone. I mean, obviously Michael Jordan. Love to have him on the team, but it's Probably not going to happen. Scottie Pippen would be interesting. Larry Bird at 35. We could sign Larry Bird in free agency, but I might go after him. We'll think about that. Dominique Wilkins, he's 32. I'm just kind of looking who's around the league. Karl Malone, John Stockton, Patrick Ewing. Okay. I'm just trying to see who's like good, who's not. Duncan Robinson, David Robinson. It's just Duncan Robinson, really. All right. There's definitely some guys out here, but we're gonna make minor trades. I want to see if we can get some picks. So, but we're gonna take a first look at the stats and just see who's doing their thing out there. Seems like Mutombo is outraged, probably because he's a center and 2K. That's what I'm saying. The relations, man. He's probably mad that we're losing too. But yeah, 6 guys average double figures. Reggie Williams, my leading scorer. He's also unsettled. But yeah, I honestly, like I said, nobody on this team is untouchable. Not even Dikembe. 10 rebounds as well, 9 for Anderson. In terms of assists, it's Winston Garland. Yeah, everyone on the team is upset, probably because we're just bad. Also, Mutombo leading the team in blocks, field goal percentage. It's Reggie Williams in terms of the people that play regularly. Any guys shooting threes? A little bit in the 90s, not too much, but there's some 3-point shots being put up. But yeah, and then free throw shooting. So let's see if we can maybe try to get some additional picks. I'm going to see what's in the market for some of these guys, or maybe try to get a really good player. And if I can find something, I'll let you know. Otherwise, we'll just rock out with the team and try to have a bad pick. All right, so Walter Davis is an expiring contract, and he's also 37, so I might as well get a lottery-protected pick and a second-round pick for either the Phoenix Suns. Maybe that could be used in a potential future trade. Like I said, I'm trying to lose games here, so we'll trade away Vaughn and Marcus Liberty for Mark Roberson and a first-round pick in 1994. All right, so I ended up simulating just the rest of the season and didn't make any more moves. So Michael Jordan, MVP, putting up some ridiculous numbers here. Possibly could have won MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Wouldn't be shocking. It is his era. Larry Johnson, Rookie of the Year. 6 Man of the Year, Detlef Schrempf. He was really good off the bench. Nope, David Robinson, Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved was Doug West. Coach of the Year, Phil Jackson. Bulls won 16-22. And then Gabriel Thomas was the Executive of the Year. Also for the Bulls. So, here's your All-NBA first team. All-NBA second. And All-NBA third. And do we have any Denver Nuggets on any of these teams? We do not. All rookie first. We do have Dikembe Mutombo, who is a rookie. Interesting. Okay. 13.5 points. 9.5 rebounds. So he's pretty solid. 2.3 blocks. That's really good. But he's obviously upset with the team. But we're gonna keep him around. We'll see. We'll see if maybe we get some talent, fixes it, or if we get Shaq. If we can get Shaq, then I'm goodbye Mutombo. We'll try to use you in a package to try to get a star next to Shaq. Let's take a look at the stats on the season. So yeah, as you can see, we didn't make the playoffs. In fact, we were 28-54, which is bad. But for some reason, I don't feel like it was the worst at all. No, the Mavericks were worse, and the Timberwolves by far the worst team. And then in the East, the Nets didn't make the playoffs, so we're gonna have another pick there. That should be pretty solid. And the Magic as well. So the Magic are gunning for Shaq, and just like they did in real life. Ended up getting him. So let's take a look at the player stats on the season just to see. So we had Reggie Williams, we had Abdul Rauf. So 5 guys average double figures, nearly 6 with Greg Anderson, and also Garland, but he also got hurt. Yeah, we got a lot of guys injured. This guy got hurt, you got hurt. Yeah, a lot of guys getting injured, which is unfortunate. Dikembe Mutombo led the team rebounding, assisted was Garland until he got hurt. Reggie Williams and Garland, at least a steal a game each. Block shots, we had 2 guys at least a block shot. Dikembe Mutombo had 2. Most efficient score was Abdul Rauf. And then that's pretty much about it. Making 3-point shots. Some guys took some 3-pointers, but mostly the auto-generated guys. And then free throw percentage, your best free throw shooter was Mahmoud. So, all right, let's I guess see what we get in the draft. Because like I said, we have the Nets pick, which is huge. And I think it's unprotected, so we get that pick no matter what. So we sit in the playoffs, see who wins it. It's going to be the Bulls beating the Lakers. Michael Jordan, Finals MVP. This guy in his own era. Went to a 7-game series, though, against the LA Lakers. Are they still good? Yeah, they're still pretty good. Don't know if they have Kareem. I guess not. He'd retired at this point. Still have Magic Johnson, sort of, and James Worthy. All right, well, let's advance to the offseason and see what our pick situation looking like. All right, so the draft lottery, you can see we have the 10th and the 5th pick. Let's see if those slip, and they did. Our own pick is now 7th. The Bucks won the lottery. Interesting. The Magic choked. And that's okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But we're definitely going to try to trade up to get Shaq, so that's the guy I want. That's our guy. We need to have Shaquille O'Neal on the team, so let's see if we can try to get the #1 pick. Reggie Williams, Greg Anderson, 3 picks. 1994 top 5 protected, I think it was, the lottery protected pick that we got from the Suns, and then a 1996 unprotected pick. And just like that, we got pick 1 without having to give any picks. So we still have Dikembe now. Now, I'm going to take Shaq. We still have Mahmoud. The question is, do we trade Nick and Mutombo? Potentially. Because I don't know if that's going to work, those 2 guys. We'll see. I definitely want to get rid of Joe Wolf, though. So let me trade a few of these other guys here. Maybe we trade some other picks. Okay, I'm doing this trade here with the Bulls. Wolf, Roberson, and Bird as well for our 2nd round pick. And we get a 1995 1st round pick from the Bulls and Craig Hodges. Let's do this deal with the Bullets. We're doing a pick swap and just giving them another 2nd rounder. Carl Hunt for this guy Jimmy Leonard, who's another auto generator guy. 3 overalls better, also cheaper. So save a little bit of money in the cap. All right, so we're at the draft, and yeah, I'm gonna take Shaquille O'Neal with the #1 pick. Clearly the best prospect. So, and yeah, look at that, Chris Broussard. Yeah, somehow is just reporting, I guess. I don't know when he started actually reporting, but okay. Let's sim to our next pick, because I'm curious, because we have the 7th pick. Is there anybody here that's still good that we might want? Robert Horry wouldn't be a bad option for a small forward. I'm gonna take Robert Horry. I'm gonna take Robert Horry from Alabama. We're gonna do that. So I like that. Yeah, so does Chris Broussard. I'm gonna see if maybe with our 10th pick we can maybe try to find a trade. I do need a better point guard, so I'm gonna see what's out there in the market. If I can get Isaiah, there's a few guys I'm looking at. I don't think I can get Isaiah Thomas though. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this trade here. I think. I do have a few guys, but I'm kind of just looking around the league. Derek Harper, Nick Anderson. I want Magic Johnson. I mean, yeah, they're not gonna do that. I'm just trying to see what point guards are around the league. I mean. So I could Spud Webb. Mark Jackson would be cool, but I don't know if I'd want him too much. Dominique Wilkins is a free agent. Ooh, we could go after Dominique, although we just drafted Robert Horry. I mean, I kind of want Larry Bird too, but he's 35 now. I'm thinking about it. It's probably not a good idea. Point guards, Mark Price would be cool, but they think they're a championship contender. Cleveland. So that's not gonna happen. Adams is a point guard. We could sign Michael Adams. B.J. Armstrong, don't really want him. Michael Jordan, they're not going to ever do that. Not for that, at least. Yeah, I'm going to see. There's a few other guys, realistically, I'm thinking. We could maybe go for a Kevin Johnson if they decide the Suns want to do that. Another option here would be, Terry Porter. So either Terry Porter or Kevin Johnson, I'm thinking. So Terry Porter might work. I think that the Trailblazers do that, but I'd rather have him or Kevin Johnson. Terry Porter's 6'3", 195. What is Kevin Johnson? Kevin Johnson is 6'1", 180. Do I want a little bit more size? I think I do. Yeah, all right, let's go Terry Porter. And they don't want to do that. Okay, so how about Kevin Johnson then? All right, give me him. Surely that'll go through. Oh, they think they're a contender? Come on now, 2K. No way. Tried to get Hardaway. That didn't work. All right, I'm going to see if there's maybe a move I can get. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'll do this deal with the Kings. So I traded away Craig Hodges, Jimmy Leonard, Scott Hastings, 2 seconds, our pick 10. We get a top 3 protected 1994 pick. We also get Spud Webb. He's on a 1-year deal, but we also, again, shed a little bit of money. So, huge. I'm going to do that trade. Thank you very much. So, and we get an upgrade at the point guard spot. I like it. All right, so obviously we're going to sign Shaq and Robert Horry. So they're on the team. No player options. Qualifiers. This guy, no. He can walk. So yeah, free agency should be interesting. So I could go after Larry Bird. I do need a power forward. He wouldn't be awful. I do have the cap space. Do I have the cap room? I have cap holds. Probably like trade exceptions. I don't know if that would work. I mean, Kevin McHale could also work because he's 28. He's 84. Larry Bird would be nice. I'm going to throw Larry Bird a contract because it's Larry friggin' Bird. Why would I not throw Larry Bird a contract? Let me view his offers. Yeah, the Bulls. Oh, God, imagine. We'll give Larry Bird this contract. We'll give him a 2-year deal. Dominique. It's Dominique Wilkins. I'm going to throw him a contract as well, even though he's probably going to end up going back to the Hawks. But I wouldn't mind giving him a contract. We'll throw him that. We'll throw him a bone. Yeah, he's going to go back to the Hawks. And then Kevin McHale would be an interesting guy to get for $4 million. Wow, he went to Minnesota. Nice. 4 years. Honestly, I would probably end up... I don't know. Do I want Bird or McHale? So I can get Bird. He's a 91. Or McHale. Bird or McHale? I wish I could get both, but I can't. Let's not overthink this. We're getting Larry Bird. Alright, we're getting Larry Bird on the team. So I will fill out the rest of my roster, and I will see you guys once I have a team. So I didn't turn off player progression this time like I did last video. So this is the team right now. So Larry Bird ended up regressing 3 overalls. Okay, that's fine. I mean, Mutombo we still have. We have Shaq. Mahmoud went up 4 overalls. Spud Webb. I got Mario Eli. Robert Horry we drafted. Picked up Jeff Turner. They got Anthony Bowie. Ersan Morgan. Dwayne Gabriel. Bill Cartwright we signed on a minimum. I have Winston Garland who's still hurt as well. But he should be back hopefully soon. And then Craig Hodges and Tony Brown. It's not bad. Definitely a very odd group of people here, though. I might change Larry Bird's position to small forward if that makes him go up. And then maybe just have Robert Horry come off the bench. Because I want to see how that's going to work. I mean, I definitely want Shaq starting. Or maybe we move Mutombo. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. But let's simulate to the start of the second season. I'll see you guys once I'm there. All right, so to start the second season, this is the current rotation. So Spud Webb, they've got Abdul Rauf, Horry, Bird, and Mutombo. They want Shaq coming off the bench. I don't want that. Definitely want Shaq starting. So, okay, Garland's still hurt, by the way. So when we get him back, that's an additional rotational piece. But yeah, he's going to be out for a while. I'm going to try to change Larry Bird's position to be a small forward. Does that make it go up? It goes up as a center. You can see it kind of like nudges. Damn. Okay. I mean, he's already playing I think he's already playing small forward anyway, so it's not a problem. I think. I do want what is Shaq? Shaq goes down 1. Mutombo goes down 1. But Shaq can play power forward. So, all right, let's confirm that. Damn, they have Robert Horry starting. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna see what's out there for Mutombo. Cause if I can get something better for Mutombo, I will. So what could I get? Jim Jackson in a first. Duckworth. Drazen Petrovic would be too bad. And a second rounder. I might just end up doing that, honestly. Because who's our starting shooting guard? Our starting shooting, well, it's Abdul Rauf, yeah. I'd rather get a small forward then. I'm gonna see what's out there. Let me see if I can try to propose a trade here. All right, I'm gonna wait to make a trade until maybe around the deadline. We're just gonna rock with the team. I guess we'll have Shaq coming off the bench for now. I can't really trade for anybody that I would want. Couldn't get Pippen. Our pick has a lot of value. That's the thing, and I feel like we're gonna be pretty solid, and it's gonna go. The pick's value is gonna go down. That's the thing. Like if I look at this, yeah, it's 2.5 stars. So that's the only issue I have. So I feel like the value of the pick's gonna go down. So I could try to risk it and trade this pick for these 2 picks, but the Kings pick is also top tier protected. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, we're just gonna rock out, I guess. We'll leave it as is. I'll see you guys once I can make a trade. We are 24-18, 6th in the West. Now, of course, the Suns are 20-19. But, you know, because of the division lead, had they not be that, they'd be the 8th seed, and we would be, you know, the 5th. But we're playing pretty well. So, yeah, our pick is now probably going to be a little less valuable, but it's okay. Let's take a look at the player stats here. See who's leading the way. So Shaq, it looks like he is starting to start now. Yeah, he's putting up 21 points a game. Abdul Rauf, he's doing his thing out there. Larry Bird is feeling lit. That's something I would never see. Spud Webb's upset. Kevin Mutombo was outraged. I guess it is time to make some trades because I don't like the outrage Mutombo is displaying over here. Facilitation-wise, Spud Webb's leading the way, then Bird and Garland. So it's good that we got Garland back. Steals, we got 4 guys. At least a steal a game, block shots. Mutombo and O'Neal. I mean, it's like a twin tower thing, but they're both not starting though. That's the only problem. And yeah, there's just really limited spacing. And granted, this is a different era, but still, like we don't need 2 centers. I don't think we need 2 big guys. So we could probably look to upgrade in some different positions. So Dikembe Mutombo will be on the move. We're gonna try to get a better small forward and then have Robert Horry come off the bench. That's my thought process because I'm looking at the game plan here. And yeah, I just don't think we need Mutombo coming off the bench. And I think we get better small forward. Spud Webb, I don't know what I want to do with him. Maybe we try to get... I kind of want to get the number 1 pick. I kind of want to draft Penny Hardaway, personally. But I don't think we're going to get Penny on this team. I mean, but then again, it's 2K, so you never really know. But let's see what's out there in the market. I'm going to try to see if I can get rid of Mutombo. Because he is not very happy with his role on the team. Okay, I feel like I'm getting fleeced here a bit, but I'm going to try to get Larry Johnson. If I give up Dikembe Mutombo and 3 picks, will that get the job done? It won't. All right, 1 second and 2 seconds. I got fleeced. I mean, it's fine, but because Larry Johnson is good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one, but okay. I mean, now we don't have assets for drafting. We have our 95 protection back up. The Bulls 95, which I can't trade, and I can't trade this pick. I only have a couple seconds. I mean, I have Spud Webb. Maybe we could try to move him if we don't want to re-sign him. Let's see what's out there for him, I guess, in the market. Also, Garland, too. I mean, if I can get a different player, I mean, Larry Nance is cool, and Steve Kerr. D. Brown and a pick, that wouldn't be too bad. Ron Harper and a pick, that wouldn't be too bad either as well. Muggsy Bogues, a pick, but he's not expiring. Mark Jackson and a pick would be cool, but it's expiring. See, I'd want like a point guard that has multiple years and a pick. Like, this would be cool. Larry Nance and Steve Kerr. Do I do this deal? I feel like we downgrade the point guard. We just get we get another power forward, but it's again only for the season. D. Brown would work because he's 79 and he's 24, and we get a pick in return for 2 guys that are expiring. Ron Harper, can he play point? Ron Harper could play point guard. And he's got 2 years on his deal. Do I do this trade and have Ron Harper be my point guard? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes because he locks up. So I'm going to do that. Ron Harper and a pick. Thank you, Clippers. Does he actually start? Oh, they want to start Mahmoud. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. That's fine with me. Now, we just don't have a point guard, so I guess in free agency we could sign a point guard just so we have one. But to balance out the roster somewhat. And then you get point guards out there that I could give contract to. Greg Grant, a minimum. 77 overall. That's actually not bad. He might end up starting. Which means Mahmoud coming off the bench. I actually don't mind that. I need a guy coming off the bench that could be like a solid scorer. And Mahmoud could do that. He averages 19, so that could definitely work. All right, let's simulate the rest of the season. I like the squad. So another Michael Jordan MVP in his era. Shaquille O'Neal, Rookie of the Year. That's why we get him. I mean, this is a 21 points per game scorer, 9 rebounds, over steal, 2 blocks a game. Efficiency-wise from the field was great. His free throws suck, but, you know, it's you take it, you giveth. Same awards here. Okay, Rick Adelman. For the Blazers, and then we went, I think, 54 and 28 because I think this is our executive. But anyways, Larry Johnson, sprained left toe, but he's made All-NBA first team. But he's okay. He only got sprained left toe. Yeah, double for this guy. He was the #1 overall pick in 1991, and he's looking good, man. So that's why you get Larry Johnson. He's great, fantastic player. So yeah, All-NBA first team's looking like that. Your All-NBA second team is looking like that. All-NBA third team is looking like that. Northern Denver Nuggets. Defensive first team. Defensive second team. And rookie first team, obviously, we're going to have Shaquille O'Neal. And no Robert Horry on the second team. That's fine. So, yeah, what did we end up going? 54 and 28. Second seed in the West. That's pretty good. And also the Clippers made the playoffs. So we're going to have the Clippers pick. Because it was top 10 protected. So we're going to have their pick, which is pretty cool. Let's take a look at the stats on the season, see who played well, who didn't. I mean, kind of already had a glimpse of who was our leader. So, yeah, Larry Johnson's going to miss a game, but that's fine. It's just one game in the playoffs, most likely. So, yeah, 5 guys average double figures. Mahmoud off the bench did his thing. Nearly 3 20-point per game scores. Larry Bird is still feeling lit. 89 overall at friggin' 36. Bless his heart. Rod Harper also locking up on D. Okay, yeah, I like the squad. I do. I think this team could be really good. Probably not going to win it this year, but maybe next year with some progression from some guys like Shaq, Larry Johnson, Robert Horry. Like that will probably put us over the top. And then whatever else we can do in free agency. Larry Bird's going to regress, so I don't know exactly what we're going to do about that. But Shaq led the team in blocks, so did Larry Johnson. He went 1 and 2, punch. Use your field goal percentage leaders. Shaquille O'Neal was the leader there. Nobody shot below 40%, which is cool. And 3-point shooting, again, not too prevalent quite yet. But in case you guys are curious, there it is. And nobody with a 50, 40, 90, in case you guys were curious. So, we got Denver in the first. I mean, no, we're Denver. We got the Clippers in the first round. So, okay, Larry Johnson is hurt right now, but that's fine. He will eventually come back. So, game 1 against this team. Oh, yeah, obviously we made the trade with Spud Webb. That was to get Ron Harper. So they have Spud Webb now, and then Winston Garland coming off the bench. I mean, they're a pretty solid 7 seed, but I feel like we should be able to beat them. Obviously, without Larry Johnson, it might be tough in this game 1. But we do get the victory by 13. Is he back? He is playing hurt. Okay, he is back. So now I feel very confident. Game 2, we win. Game 3, they win. Okay, by 3. Game 4, we win. And that was it, right? Because it's a 4-game series. Okay. So we got to take on the Lakers. That's a tough 6 seed. But, you know, the bench, they're well, obviously because it's auto-generated rookies. Or auto-generated players. They're about 7 deep. 7 deep. That's probably about what we are, too, honestly. 7 or 8 deep. So, let's see. Game 1 against the Lakers is a Nugget win. Game 2 is a Laker win. Game 3 is a Nugget win. Can we win Game 4? Yes. Game 5? Yes. We're in the Western Conference Finals. To take on the 4-seeded Seattle Supersonics as they upset the Portland Trailblazers. Cleveland, Miami in the East. So, Gary Payton should have maybe tried to get this guy on our squad too, actually. That's a guy I should probably try to trade for. Ooh. What's his contract looking like? I should probably get Gary Payton. If I can get Gary Payton, we're locking people up. We're going to go back to Sean Kemp. Yeah, I like that. All right. Game 1 is a Denver Nugget win by 5. Game 2, they win by 4. Game 3, we're down 2-1. They beat us by 5. We eat up the series, 8-point win. Been close. Best of 3 now. Lose Game 5 by 6. This may not be our year. Grant starting. I mean, it's not bad. We need to win Game 6 here. Sim with Simcast. Heat are in the finals already. Let's see if we can get the W here against the Sixers. Not the Sixers. The Seattle Supersonics. It's kind of back and forth right now. Not really many blowouts, but it looks like they're pulling away here, and they did pull away by 14 to beat us in 6 games. And the Heat are in the finals. And I really wish we got to the finals, but the Heat ended up winning anyway with Bimbo Coles. Wow. Finals MVP, Bimbo Coles. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, let's take a look at the playoffs. Statistics. I mean, this team made it to the conference finals. That's impressive. Shaq did his thing in the playoffs. Rebounding numbers, Larry Johnson led the way. Yeah, I mean, listen, this team with progression should look pretty good going forward. And again, if I wouldn't mind Gary Payton on this squad. I really wouldn't mind that at all. I can get Gary Payton. I don't think I can, though. I don't think I'm going to be able to trade any of the picks, or if I really have the players that I would want to move, per se, in trade. But either way, let's go to the offseason and see what we got happening for us. So the Nuggets, we're going to have the 15th pick, and that is about it. So that's not bad, but, 15th. Maybe get a rotational piece, but I'm going to see if I can try to move that. I don't know if I can, but we'll find out. All right, so I can't make any trades. We're just going to take whoever's at pick 15, add them to the rotation. I guess that's fine. I don't know who's out there. I don't know. I don't know who I want to take here. I mean, I don't even know if these guys are real. Jamie Garnett. Don't think he's real. These guys are upset already. PG McKinney. I don't like this. Calbert Chaney, I think, is real. I believe he's real. I have no idea. Well, we're just going to take best overall. So I guess Calbert Chaney, sure, why not? We'll take him from Indiana. So yeah, let's just go to free agency, see what we can end up doing. Maybe add some people to the squad. All right, so we're about to head on into free agency. Unless my game, okay, my game didn't want to advance. Okay, thank you. All right, so moratorium. I don't know who is a free agent. David Robinson would be a hell of a pickup, but again, I have Shaq, so it doesn't really matter. No bird rights on anybody. I do need a point guard, and I don't have one. So that's something nice. The point guard that I would need or want, I can get Finals MVP Bimbo Coles. Humphreys, Jay Humphreys maybe I could afford. Doc Rivers. I mean, Grant would be cool, but I don't know if he wants to re-sign my team. Also, I can't afford him. I can't afford any of these guys. Even with the cap hold, yeah, I'm over the cap. So, we're in hell. Okay, Mike Harrison. Rick Harrison's uncle from Lamar. Sure. All right, I'm going to try to fill out this roster. I'll see you guys, I guess, at player progression, but it's going to be tough. All right, player progression. Shaq went up 4. We got Larry Johnson. Larry Bird went down 3. Ron Harper went up 1. Mood went up 1. Robert Ory went up 2. Okay. Eli's still here. We got Chaney. We drafted. I picked up Antoine Carr, Randy Brewer, Jeff Erlin. Luka Sumner, Tremont Goodwin, Mike Harrison, Jabari Newman. Kind of just to round out the roster. I may have to move Larry Bird. We will see. We will see. But I will advance to start of the final season. I'll see you guys once I'm there. This trade right here is very tempting to do with the Clippers, just knowing that Larry Bird is regressing. And then also Mario Eli. But we get Danny Manning, Lionel Simons. Like, it might be worth it to do this trade. I mean, Danny Manning had a horrible season, though, last year. Well, he didn't, I mean, not horrible, but his number just kind of just went down. But I guess that's because he just also played less minutes. And then Simons is 24. Or Simmons, he's 24. AC Green and Perkins would be cool, but I don't want to give up Robert Horry. I don't think. Man. This is tough. Because, like, I get two good rotational pieces here if I do this trade. So, I mean, Danny maybe a starter, then we get Simmons off the bench. Yeah, I think I gotta do this deal. Larry Bird, you were amazing. But, my friend, I must let you go. So, you'll be going to LA. You might prefer that. Maybe not. But, yeah, we did that trade. I might regret that. But I don't want Tremont Goodwin starting. I really don't. I would so rather have Mahmoud start, if we're being quite honest. And in fact, I'm going to make the executive decision here and do that, and then have Goodwin just not play, because he just doesn't need to play. Yeah, Brewer, Rulin, Newman, Sumner, and you could sit in the reserves, my friend. I'll adjust these rotations, the system, and all that, and we'll just simulate, I guess, to the trade deadline and see how the team's doing, and I'll see you guys. All right, well, it might have been hard to do, but I think it was the right move to trade Larry Bird, because we are 36-6, and yeah, we're looking great. Maybe we could have done it without trading him, but I think having that extra depth is good. So here are your player stats. The team's looking great. Leading scorer is Shaq. Then we got Mahmoud, Larry Johnson, Simmons coming off the bench, Ron Harper, and then, yeah, a bunch of guys here. Chaney, Manning, his minutes are down as well, but it's fine. Here's your leading rebounders, Shaq, Larry Johnson, kind of leading the way, which makes sense. Ron Harper, 7.7 assists, 6.3 for Mahmoud. In terms of steals per game, we got 5 guys at least to steal a game. Block shots, O'Neal, Manning doing their thing out there. Field goal percentage, Shaq leading the way, which you love to see. 3-point percentage, not too many of those being taken, but Mahmoud is taking almost 2 a game, which is pretty cool. 50, 40, 90 as well for Mahmoud. Great guy to have on the court to space the floor. So here's your game plan. I think we adjust that, and that works for me. So yeah, they want to keep it that way. Coach, I'm not making any trades. This is going to be the squad. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We're just going to rock with the squad. The team won 72 games. 72-10, but Michael Jordan still wins MVP. Penny Hardaway, Rookie of the Year. Would have been cool to have him, but I wasn't able to get him. Brandon Sigmund, Michael Jordan. Okay. Just... Did he even... The Bulls win the championship this... Yeah, they did. They won the first championship. They won the second one, though. They didn't even get out. It was the Heat. And then that guy won it. Bimbo. I don't know how he did, but that's our coach. And then this is our executive. So, listen. No Nuggets on the first team. No Nuggets on the second team. No Nuggets on the third team. Really? Really? How are there no Nuggets? That's some cheese. Rookies? Yeah, Calbert Chaney, all rookie second team. 10.6 points off the bench. That's pretty good. 4 rebounds. Okay, I like that. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, wow. Not a single guy? Really? Come on. That's some cheese. But 18 games better than the Warriors, who were the second seed. The third seed was the Clippers. They were 42-40 because they won their division. But did they really deserve to be the 3 seed? No, they deserve to be the 7 seed. But fair play to them. In a weak division, I guess. So, here are your, I guess, season stats, player stats. So Mahmoud is hurt, broken right finger, but he's playing through it. Simmons is also hurt, so we got a little injury bug, but the guys are playing through it. This is the 90s, so they played through a lot harder shit. Like if this was present day, you know, we might have a little bit of an issue, but this era is okay. Larry Johnson leading rebound, Shaq doing his thing out there, assist Ron Harper and Mahmoud. Danny Manning also pretty solid. Goodwin as well, but he only played 3 games, so don't count that. 5 guys leads to steal a game. Block shots, we got 3 guys leads to block shot a game. Each leading field goal percentage guys. Shaq leading the way. And then you have your 3-point percentage right there, and then your free throws in case you care. 50, 40, 90 for Mahmoud, so you'll have to see that. All right, what's the rotation looking like? Because I don't want Goodwin playing. Simmons is hurt. They want Mahmoud off the bench. I guess that's not awful. You know what? If Goodwin wants to play, let Goodwin play. Screw it. Coach, you know better. I think. Well, we're the number 1 seed taking on Sacramento. Even with our injuries, I feel like we should be able to beat this team. Billy Owens is their best player. I think we should give them the work. Game 1 is a win by 5. Game 2 is a win by 23. And we swept them. Easy. Second round. Good friends in Seattle, who eliminated us last season. They got Gary Payton. Honestly, this team is good. They could beat us. This is a 7-game series, though, at least. So, game 1 is a win by 40. Game 2 is a win by 11. We win game 3 by a lot. I think that was 31. And, okay, we just swept them. I thought this team would be good. I guess not. And it looks like we take on the Lakers. We are. No Magic Johnson, though. James Worthy's their best player. We should be able to handle this team. Magic Johnson's hurt. That is why. So, coach, game plan. Are we going to adjust? No, we're sticking with it. All right. Game 1 is a win for Denver. Game 2 is a win for Denver. Game 3 is a win for LA. Game 4, us. And are we going to face Michael Jordan in the finals? Well, if we get there, which we do. So this is where the magic happens. It's the Michael Jordan era. So this is the final boss. Michael Jordan is the final boss. I mean, they have a good team as well. I mean, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, but I mean, B.J. Armstrong's pretty good. But yeah, honestly, after that, there's a noticeable drop in talent. But Michael Jordan is a 99 overall, so I mean, hell. And we have a 72 overall in our lineup, but our bench is looking pretty good. I think our bench is better than theirs. All right, well, we'll see what happens. Coach game plan. There we go. Mahmoud is starting, and yeah, Goodwin, go back to the bench. Good. Game 1, Nugget win, 35 points. Game 2, Nugget win by 29. They get Game 3 on us by 18. We get Game 4 by 2. Let's win the finals in 5. That's exactly what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 seasons. That's why we do it in 3 seasons. Denver Nuggets win the championship. Shaquille O'Neal, finals MVP. And again, that's why you get him, because he's really good. Player stats in the playoffs. What do we got? Shaq, 25 points a game to lead the team. Larry Johnson, almost 20. Just a pubic hair off. Rebounding wise, again, same thing on the rebounds, almost 10. You want to round? We can round up. Assist, Harper. Steals, we had 4 guys lead to steal a game. Block shots, Shaq 2.8, crazy miss. 3 guys lead to block shot. Field goal percentage, most for scorer. Well, Brewer played a lot of games. He played 10. Well, Shaq played pretty much all of them. He played all of them, so pretty dominant run, I'd say, in the playoffs as well. I think we lost 2 games. 3-point shooting, Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob. Tremont Goodwin took 2 threes a game. Crazy. He's a real player. So, at least that's that. But anyways, let's go to the full screen and close out the video. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below what video it is. We got our socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description as well. If you like other content, DJP. Like I said, we still got to do this with the Kobe era. Worst team. So, I don't know exactly who that is off the top of my head who had the worst record in the 2001-2002 season. I don't know if that would be. We're going to have to look it up when that time comes. And whatever team that is the team we'll use. So with that being said, take care, everybody. See you soon.